What's up, people? Jeff Brown, live and direct, Killeen, Texas. Y'all know what it is. It's Jeff Brown's Wild Water Boxing. Been going over a lot of my comments and stuff for the past couple of days. I put out a few decent videos out there, and first of all, what I do want to address, before I even get started, really with this subject matter that we're going to talk about, which I'll get to in just a second. Um, First off, I want to say that, for those of you who think I am doing this, just to pick up a lot of views or anything, first of all, I do this because it's just for fun. It allows me to do what I feel like I want to do as far as speaking on the sport of boxing. And it's just pretty much become apparent that, like I said before, um, you know, there are just ignorant people out there that really don't give a damn about, you know, I guess anything. It's just pure ignorance, and I'm really, kind of getting to the point where I'm having fun with it. So if you happen to catch a reply from me, I want to tell you now, it's all in good fun, because that's what I do. I've gotten past the whole vulgar comment stage. Like I said, you can say pretty much anything you want, but if you try to offend me in any type of way in regards to my race, my family, or anything like that, I'm gonna get a little bit harsh. So just expect to catch a little bit from me there in a comment or two. The one thing I'm not gonna do is, be provoked to the point where I literally had to come out with a video just being flat out vulgar, because I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I do this for. This is not a venue to, do that type of thing where, I'll stoop myself down to that level, to you guys' level that are out there that think that I'm gonna, basically be this guy that makes a whole bunch of vulgar comments and stuff, because that's just not me. I would rather do it right here in the typing phase, because that seems to be the way that a lot of you want to address these issues. And once again, of course, a lot of these people don't show their faces and stuff. So that's neither here nor there. But I'm just going to continue to let you know that I'm going to continue to have fun with it. Like I said, you guys are making me money. For those of you who watch this and are watching it for legitimate updates, predictions, and stuff like that, this is for you. Like I said, this is for the fans. This is the venue for me to do this at, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm going to continue to do this for as long as I can. Otherwise, let's get to the subject at hand, which is boxing. I want to bring up something that you probably normally wouldn't hear me speak on a lot, but a lot of people have asked me about it in a lot of comments and emails. And I want to talk a little bit about the Super Six tournament. Um, Upcoming, we got Andre Durrell and Arthur Abraham. And from what I understand, Andre Ward was supposed to be fighting Alan Green sometime soon. I forgot the exact date, but I do believe, for what I was reading here recently, I believe it was last night sometime when I read that the Andre Ward and Alan Green fight had been postponed and pushed back. I'm not quite sure why, but I will have more information on that coming in another video. But I just want to talk a little bit about, I guess, the whole deal. The only reason why I haven't really spoken on the Super Six tournament is because um, some of the competition that's in it. First of all, I've never really been a big fan of the super middleweight division. Before Jeff Lacey and Calzaghe and all that came around, I've never really considered the super middleweight division a really big competitive division. It's always been to me a hybrid bastard division, kind of like the cruiserweight division, was considered to be. But here in the last few years, the competition level has gone up, and there's been a lot of good fighters that come out of it. And for those, it seems like that don't find the competition level at light heavyweight and cruiserweight seem to be either moving up to heavyweight or dropping down the weight to go to super middleweight, because it's a lot more competition there. So it's gotten kind of interesting. So what we had so far in the first round, we saw Arthur Abraham, unfortunately, what looked like to me pretty much ended Jermaine Taylor's career, um, which I felt like Jermaine Taylor didn't belong in the ring with Arthur Abraham after getting knocked out by Carl Froch and not having a decent performance against Jeff Lacey, and just all the ups and downs he's had, and mainly downs here recently. It was just very disappointing to see him come to an end like that. But nonetheless, hats off to Arthur Abraham. Not really too fond of his style at all. I'm not a big fan of it. To me, it seems like it's a style that's pretty easy to beat. As long as you're aggressive. He's not a guy that's gonna be real aggressive or waste a lot of punches, and that's the basis of a defensive fighter. His style, looking at it now, after seeing him fight, because I've only here recently just started watching a lot of these new European fighters that are coming up. I've had the opportunity to speak to a lot of people out in the UK and Germany and different parts in between that have sent me emails and stuff like that, in regards to a lot of their up and coming fighters. So I've had a chance to here recently start catching up with a lot more of these foreign fighters. You got Mikhail Kessler out there who got beat by Andre Ward. Thank goodness, because he was the guy that was considered the favorite to win the whole thing. People are considering that that's Arthur Abraham. Andre Dirrell, to me, pretty much is the odd man out in this situation. He's being overlooked and pretty much being touted as the guy that gets easily beaten by Arthur Abraham, even easier than he beat Jermaine Taylor. I felt that he was robbed in this fight with Carl Froch. I felt like, had that fight not been where it was, I think, had cooler heads prevailed and there was a little bit better referee and a little bit better judging, I think Dirrell probably would have come out on top of that fight with either a split or a majority decision of some kind, because I had him winning the fight 8 rounds to 4. He was more aggressive. He outboxed him. It was a great fight, but they took the fight away on a lot of unnecessary bullshit to a guy that really has a real crude style, but he gets away with a lot of stuff too. And like I said, take my hats off to him. He beat Jermaine Taylor, but this guy is ripe for the picking, and hopefully somebody gets him soon. Andre Ward, Alan Green. Alan Green, he's been a very good prospect for a long time and has been an up-and-coming contender for quite a while now, and is really just now coming to his own and is getting his just desserts, I think, finally. I think what you'll see, I really don't expect him to beat Andre Ward at all, because Andre Ward is a very seasoned veteran of the ring, even before he went pro. I mean, if some of y'all don't know, Andre Ward was the very last American we've had to win a gold medal in Olympic boxing, for those of you that don't know that. And so that gives you a little bit of insight into the type of fighter that he is. He's very well trained. He's very disciplined. He fights what I like to call old school type style, a lot similar to Bernard Hopkins, but a lot quicker and a little bit more aggressive than Bernard Hopkins would be, but very smart, very intelligent in the ring. And I was very impressed with the way that he went about his job and beating Mikhail Kessler. And he honestly made it look very easy and showed basically a blueprint on how to beat a lot of these European fighters. No disrespect to them, because we've heard here in recent years a lot of those guys are becoming very good, and there's no disrespect to that. But one thing I do want to state and make clear that I think it is disappointing that what we do have is a lack. It's not so much that America is lacking in good competition and good fighters, and especially in the heavyweight division. It's that America is lacking in trainers, and I feel that that's the biggest problem right now. And plus, on top of that, especially in the heavyweight division, and the reason why it's junk, and we got Ivan Drago's basically on top of the world right now. Basically, the money isn't in boxing no more like it used to be in the 30s and 40s like that. These big men are going to play basketball and football and stuff like that. But anyway, don't want to get into too much more of this. Few shout outs, y'all know who you are. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.